Hello, welcome to the Word Café podcast. This podcast has been designed with curated content that centers on the power of words. Can we really do anything without speaking? Can we really do anything without the agency of words? Yes, that is what this podcast is all about. And I am your host, Amakri Isoboye, your neighborhood word trader. I believe in the power of words, for it is the unit of creation. I trade in words to profit my world. There's nothing like coming into the room, smelling that wonderful perfume, and having that presence all around you, that ambience. After going through the hustle and the bustles of the day, you just breathe that air, and it's like, my day is made. Yeah, I'm here again. How are you doing? How's your day been? I know, wonderful. Yes, I have something to share with you today. Yeah, something I would consider fresh. Fresh. But I'm going to begin with a story, because that's what the Word Café is all about. We come in to listen to ourselves, tell our stories, as it were, and we learn from each other. There's something I've come to discover about words. They are heard in every language. Yeah, in every tongue. The way we exchange our views, our ideas, we communicate through the agency of words. It might come out in another language, but we understand ourselves. I came across this story, and I think it is worth sharing with you. Yeah. Somewhere from the East Asia, to be precise. There's something about stories from that part of the world. There's always a moral, something to learn. True. I came upon this word, Kintsugi, a Japanese word. Actually, Kintsugi is an art. Yeah. You know, China, Japan, those from that part of the world, they're good with their hands when it comes to artworks, pottery, and all that. So I came upon the story, the Kintsugi, and I went on to check what's the meaning of Kintsugi, and I came upon a writer, one Andrea Mantovani, came up with about Kintsugi. He titled it Kintsugi and the Art of Repair. Yeah, Kintsugi is an art. Yeah, and I'm going to read some stuffs here and there, but we will talk. You know, it's a 400-year-old Japanese art. You know, Kintsugi. It's also known as Kintsukuroi. Permit me, I'm not Japanese now, but I'm trying. It's an art of pottery repair. A method where that they honor artifacts unique in their nature. But where did it come from? Who came up with the Kintsugi? Where did it come from? Somebody must have. According to the historians, Kintsugi came about accidentally. Yes, the Kintsugi art came about accidentally. This was in the 15th century. Shogun Ashikaga Yoshimasa. I'm trying. He broke his favorite tea bowl, and he wasn't happy about it. From that part of the world, they like tea. They like tea. It brings them together when they sit down around that tea pot and they drink and they talk and share moments. True, they have an attachment. Maybe I like, this is my favorite cup and that is my favorite cup, blah, blah, blah. So, Kintsugi, we will call this personality now Kintsugi. Now, he had a favorite cup that he drank from. And when it was broken, he was not happy. He wanted, this is my favorite cup. I have this sentimental attachment for it, and I need to, and all that. So he was not happy. But the people around him who really wanted him to be happy said, we can do something about it. So they took the broken cup, maybe the broken chalice, and they went to seek for how best to bring back this broken cup better to their master, for their master to make use of again. They took it all the way to China, yes, for repairs. Yeah, all the way to China. And when they got to China, what did they do? They actually had metal pins, as in they had gold, more or less, smelted gold and all that, and poured it on this broken cup. They filled the crack with the golden lacquer, making the bowl more unique and valuable. And when they brought the pot or the bowl or the cup back to their master, it came out better than before it was broken, with all the lines and all that. Now what you're seeing are the gold lines all over the cup. And amazingly, he liked it. He liked it. When you look at the story carefully, you come to see our lives, our stories being revealed. We go through a lot of things in life. We seek perfection. That is one thing for sure, everybody seeks perfection. I want to be perfect in what I do. I want to get to that height. I want to get to that zenith. I want to get to that summit. I want to get to that top in my career, in my business, and all that. But in going through all of this, in that gift called life, a lot happens to us, and we have so many broken edges. Some of us just feel like, I need to give up here. But listen, looking at the Kintsugi art, you come to see that there is an aspect of our existence that we can find in repair. Yes, you heard me. In repair. There is something about us that needs repairing, not being thrown away. When I read the story, when I came upon the story, what came to me strongly was the story from Jeremiah chapter 18, 2 and 6, when God said to the prophet, go to the house of the potter. I will show you something. I'm going to read just some excerpts from that part of scripture. He said, go down to the potter's house, and there I will give you my message, So I went down to the potter's house, and I saw him working at the wheel, but the pot he was shaping from the clay was marred in his hands. So the potter formed it into another pot, shaping it as it seemed best to him. Shaping it as it seemed best to him. More or less, he took that broken thing, as it were, and he brought repair into it. He brought repair into it. Yes, there is a place for repair in our lives. You go through that thing and you have some failures, some misfortunes, and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, and you feel like I'm giving up. Hello, there is a place for repair. And you know what? Listen. He formed it into another pot, shaping it as seemed best to him. There is always a better version to you. Yeah, there is always a better version to you. And somehow getting to that place could be through the broken process. Yes, listen. Even God had to repair the earth. The scripture says in the beginning, yes, the earth was without form and was void. It sounded like something happened before that, as it were. But he looked at it and he brought in repair into it. Yes, I guess I didn't tell you from the beginning in the topic of what we're dwelling on today. I'll tell you now. Broken, but not out. Yeah. You're broken, but you're not out. It is time to go to the repair shop. It is time to go and meet the master repairer, the master craftsman. Like they took that broken pot to China, to those artisans whose hands know the way around brokenness, and they took that lacquer, the golden lacquer, and they poured it over the broken pot, overlaying those cracks and passing it through the furnace and all that. And at the other end of the process, what came out? Awesome. It's not over with you. It's not over with you. Even God repaired the earth. God repaired the earth. I'm going to leave you with this confession. Yes, I'm going to leave you with this confession. This confession I got this confession way back under the tutelage of one wonderful man of God, Pastor Charles Omofema. Just listen. I was created for a purpose, according to God's purpose. With my eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher, I am in contact with my destiny, and I am focused on it, committed to the end, restrained from beating the air, stable as a rock. No opposition can break my focus. I am fighting a good fight, gaining the mastery. I will win the crown and fulfill purpose. Our fulfillment lies in our brokenness. Before you eat that bread, what do? You break it. Before you drink from that bottle, what do? You snap it open, more or less. You break it. When you plant that seed in the soil, what happens? It breaks open. Life is released when we are broken. Our essence comes to being when we are broken. You don't have to feel left out. It is time to be repaired. Oh yeah, I know you have to catch up with that business of the day. But listen, that's why we are here at the Word Café, to give you something to dwell upon and to look forward to. Till I come your way again. Life, yes, is what makes us. You don't make life. Life makes you. Bye for now. Awesome time it has been with you on the Word Café podcast today. Thank you for being there. You can catch me up on my social media handles, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all at Amakri Isoboye. Also, you can get copies of my books, A Cocktail of Words, The Color of Words, and my HR notebook on Amazon and on Roving Heights online bookstores. You can also subscribe to my YouTube page at the same address. Yes, till we see you again. Bye for now.